Gang Minecrafters, it's your boy MC Rep, and as you can see, we have a new snapshot that's just dropped. Sorry I'm a little late, I'm getting my launcher up right now. Looks like that's good, let's get that started. Looks like it's not going to be a super huge snapshot, but it is very, very interesting for sure. Um, as it says, 22W16A. I'm kind of scared of the wild update. I wasn't too worried about the warden until the hype sound beam got leaked. I mean, yeah, that's pretty scary for sure. So the new features in this snapshot, thank you for coming, Doug Master, Minecraft Master. The new feature is added a new music disc and added disc fragment 5 and music disc 5. So 4 new music tracks, Ancestry, Airy, Firebugs, and Labyrinthine. The music you're hearing right now is actually Firebugs. It was just posted on Lena Rain's channel, who made Pickstep and a lot of other Nether update music. She's making music for Minecraft. So Firebugs just released on her channel, so I think she made this one too, apparently. I haven't. Ancestry is one of the old ones that we've heard a while back. I think we've heard this one already. The Airy and Labyrinthine, I don't know yet, and I can try to find them either in game or online. I can try to look them up online throughout the stream. But they play in certain biomes and in the main menu. Not super specific, but hopefully I'll probably just have to find them online. It'll probably be too much work to try to find them in game. It's good to see you again. I haven't heard from you since 2020 for sure. It's definitely it's been a minute for me for sure. So thank you for coming back. Glad to see you too. So the music disc 5 is the interesting one. A new music disc that has been added, but unlike other discs, can only be obtained by finding and crafting 9 disc fragments together. These disc fragments can be found rarely in ancient city chests. So we do have a very new... Ooh, oh look, they even updated the background on the snapshot. So let's see if that starts playing. We'll hear that in a second. Don't know if it's anything music. Lol, it's the same one. Thank you, Minecraft. Lol. So yeah, we'll probably go in this. We have a new thing for the ancient city chests, in particular, which I think is really, really interesting. It's something that's unique to their disc fragments, and I think it's like this is the first time, of course, we're getting anything that relates to like how discs could have been made outside of like skeletons killing creepers. Like that was like one thing, and now we have disc fragments in ancient city chests, which is pretty interesting. And then of course some changes, tweaks to the LA, improve the predictability of a number of gameplay elements. Sounds interesting. Frogs can now spawn on everything in the mangrove biome, so that's good. Frog lights are movable by pistons. That's, I guess, something I didn't notice, or haven't heard of. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. For the LA, they raised the health. Delay after item throw lowered from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. So I guess when they throw an item, I think at the note block, they lowered the delay between them going to go pick up items again. Item search range from 9 to 32. I always felt that the search range was low. I didn't know that it was a specific number, but yeah, glad that's 32. That definitely seems much better. Do you think the disc fragments could craft a full disc? Yes, that's what it's telling us. That there's a new music disc, and you have to, in order to hear the music, in order to like have this disc, the only way you can have it is by crafting the disc fragments together. So we'll definitely be seeing that in a second. Yeah, the movement speed changes, that they're slower when wandering, faster when collecting items going to the player or going to a note block, so that's good. And the throw arc has changed following community feedback. Maybe we can play around with that a little bit if we can. The predictability of randomized events is definitely something that seems strange. Some randomized events are now more predictable and no longer have a possibility of extreme behaviors, such as placement and velocity of things dropped from droppers or dispensers, placement and velocity of items spawned from containers upon destroy, randomized follow range component attribute for mobs. Okay. Velocity of horses spawned from skeleton traps. Velocity as in like the speed at which they spawn in the world, or the speed at which they have when they move. Blaze random position and randomized speed of blaze projectiles. Those definitely go like in various different directions. Those are definitely hard to dodge. Randomized flight pattern of fireworks. Has that been randomized? They don't just go straight up. And then bobbing patterns and time until a fish for fishing rods. That's interesting. Maybe those things people will notice if they're playing around with the snapshot, but these things that don't seem to like... I mean, they could be nice. Like, maybe when you're playing with these things, they do seem like rather nice. I don't think these are things I'm gonna get into today. Unfortunately, I started late with the stream. I think, like, because I missed when the snapshot dropped, so I won't be able to test all these little things. This music seems loud. Let me turn the volume down here. This seems really loud. What just happened? Come back on. There we go. I'm gonna move that over here. Start creating this new world. But I like this one. This is Firebugs, and it stopped now because I'm opening the world or loading it. This is 21W16A. We'll go ahead and creative mode. And boom. We're gonna check out some disc fragments. We can play around with the LA, I suppose. Frogs. I think the biggest thing is like the music discs. And while the game is on the screen, switch that out now. While that's loading, I'm going to look through YouTube, see if I can find the other, that's Firebugs. Let me check Lena Rain's channel. Maybe she made all of them. Stop. It's not showing up here. Darn. What's the name of the other songs here? Labyrinthine is a pretty interesting. Let's see if we can find that. No, these are different things. What are these? Okay, here's one. Here's Labyrinthine. Let's play that. No ads, please. Please, no ads. Okay, no ads. So this is Labyrinthine. Oh, do you think there would be any bugs with the LA making it duplicate items like people thought it would do? I mean, like, if it's a bug, then, I mean, anything could happen, really. But, it could be possible, but I don't think it will happen. Okay, the other song's playing. Stop. But I like this one. This is Labyrinthine. I like this. I like this a lot. Is the game loaded yet? Alright, let's go. Just gonna give it a second to load. Jeez, what's on here? And I mean, we're already up here. Let's just go ahead and hit up the LA. Okay, let me stop that in-game music, since we're going to be listening to the music from YouTube. Hi, back to you, David. What is up with you, Minecraft Master? Let's just... I like this one a lot. I like this. Oh. Here's Blocky. Where are you going? Come back to me. Is it Snapshot 22W16A? There is. Yeah. I mean, I think that throw is pretty similar to what it was before. It's pretty low. It's like it's good. It's good. Is the music too loud? Look, it's too loud. It's good. Hey, you got a friend of me. We got the achievement. Let's go again. Thank you again. Yeah, this is one of the new songs. At the time. Nice. Oh yeah, we're done with it. Do you have any hopes for the final version of the Wild update? Ooh, look at this ship. And any hopes? I mean, I guess I am looking forward towards like the Birch Forest update too. We haven't seen anything in the snapshots for the Birch Forest yet. So if they're still planning on changing the Birch Forest, I'm kind of looking forward to that. That's a hope I have. Okay, gang, I think we're back. The stream cut out for a second there. Sorry, y'all. But if we're talking about hopes for the Wild update, I would say it would be nice if they could re-implement like archaeology that they were thinking about. You know, and I think, as I mentioned this before, like one of my old videos, that I think archaeology could help us give views to the fleshing table too. That's something that was kind of supposed to be a part of, I mean, really Village and Pillage update, I suppose. But, you know, I mean, if they could do it now, I mean, it's cool. It'd be nice. Let's go ahead and hit up the ancient city then. Now, oops. Ooh, many blocks away. Many. Let's go ahead and get to spectator mode. If it shall load for us whatsoever. There we go. Yeah, Duckmaster, if that answers your question, then yeah, I'd say that's it. It seems like the music stopped. Let me go ahead and play the next one. That was Labyrinthine that just finished. This one is Airy. Let's head down to this ancient city. I forgot I'm gonna have to give myself night vision. We'll do that once we're down there. There we go. And we're here in creative mode. And look at that, yet another mine shaft. Right next to this ancient city. I'm like pretty sure there's always mine shafts near ancient cities. Like, I feel like there's something there. Let's see if we can find any of the shards in any of these chests. Nothing in this one. I find it interesting that they would decide on like adding a music disc, but they feel some type of way about keeping the goat horns. I mean, if it's just a musical, like a playful musical item that can be difficult to get, I think that's perfectly fine to keep. I think I'll just turn the entire game sounds down. Yeah. So we can hear the music. I don't want to focus on the music. I like this one too. This one's kind of jazzy. Here we go. We got 3 disc fragments, music disc 5 here. It's a really good hoe. Oh. Mending, unbreaking efficiency, mending, protection 3, unbreaking 3. What the fuck? And you get switch beneath this chest. It's insane. Plus the freaking disc fragments. Let's see if we can come around here and collect that. Hey, we have some echo shards and a compass too. But as we can see in our crafting, if I know how to get steady, I don't know how to get steady for everybody. We'll get on the crafting table eventually. Here's some more. And that is 9. We do now have 9 of the disc fragments. Oh, for a game warning. There's some yeah, we only need 9 of these, so we can go ahead and just grab a crafting table. Say, do. And there it is. Music disc, Samuel Aberg, 5. That's interesting. Let's try that. What's the name of the block where you put the music disc in? I don't remember. But yeah. So yeah, I guess that is always the name. Oh, so Samuel Aberg is the person who made it. Okay, and it's just called 5. Music disc is just 5, just 5. But we do have 13, which is interesting. And we have 13, 11, and now we have 5. So now we have like 3 like number-based discs, which is interesting. With the new hypersound beam, how do you think one would take on the warden in combat? I mean, like, ultimately the answer is you don't, right? Box, there it is. Jukebox. Oh, why couldn't I remember that? That's so... I'm gonna stop the other music. I like this one a lot. It's still going. It's almost over. But let's go ahead and try this song out right here. Put the sound all the way up. And where did the disc I crafted go? Literally crafted the disc and now it's gone. Okay, there we go. Whoa, is it over? Hi, Oxypec. How are you, Minecraft Master? Okay, I'm not sure about that, how much of that you guys heard, but that was the music disc. That was freaking insane. I want to play it again, and I'll commentate this time just to make sure. But wow, I mean, there was just like so many like sounds. There was like a musical part. I don't even understand. You say maybe try multiple people fighting it so it has multiple targets and it'll get confused. And you say uh, then it's just game over if it spawns. I mean, I think the warden like targets a particular thing. Like once it gets angry, it'll have a specific target, so that target will need to run while everything else attacks it, I suppose. Then maybe if you attack it enough, it'll switch targets. That's good. That'll be good to test. But let's go over this music disc one more time. I'm let me know if you guys can hear it though. But like, whoa. Go back in. Okay, that bad noise was part of it. That part is so weird. It sounds like someone's like walking extremely heavily, like with metallic armor or something. Strange breathing for sure. And then this part's weird. It's like it's just musical. Like, why does it go to this like weird cut thing into it? Okay, it's back. There's some lava. And a bunch of fish. Very, very audible coughing. Soul sand. I don't think it was that dirt. That's something. Most of that's just like that kind of sounds similar to like the sound that it's made when like you strike a mushroom with lightning. You know, it feels that's smoking a little. It's like a machine powering down or something. And I think that's it. I mean, wow, like there's just like so much in that disc that's like insane. I think it's like if I just have to give like an initial, just immediate impression about what I think it is, I'd imagine it's like I don't know, like the creation of the warden or it does kind of sound like it sounds like a lot of things. Like there's obvious like cave noises, right? Like stepping on uh like dirt blocks. I can't think of what other like sound I'm hearing. Maybe it's like I'm not sure if I hear like deep slate though. But there's a lot of like cave related, like the amethyst, the dirt, the stone. What's happening in that? Okay. Um, there's like magical sounds. What I feel like the if you will. It's similar to, as I was saying, like when you strike a mushroom with lightning, the sound of the transformation it makes is similar, I think. So I feel like there's kind of some sort of magical transformation happening. I think maybe there's like a lot of metal iron involved here, like chains being put up. Where's the how do these sound when you put these down? Maybe no, it doesn't sound like that to me. I don't think I heard that sound. Where's that mine shaft? I could just get some chains, I suppose. Okay, didn't mean it. Fair. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of similar. And then, of course, there's just like the flint and steel noises. I don't want to say it, but it does kind of sound like there might be like some sort of portal involvement. Like, I feel like the different parts of it is kind of like stepping through and from a portal. I do also think I heard like a soul sand noise as well. But yeah, I definitely like to listen to this like a lot. Or the sound of walking over it, maybe. But yeah, I do think, as you said, I think it could be similar to 11 and 13, like some sort of connection to those two. I think it's really is definitely relevant, or definitely a theory that needs to be explored. Hearing them like this portions of this mixed in with their blank spots, something of that nature. 5, 11, 13. I mean, these numbers don't have anything like. Do they mean anything in particular? Maybe they're in the order. Maybe that's in an order, but I don't know. I mean, what is there to even like say think about that? It's really interesting for sure. Whoa, look at how these dripstones, like the closeness of this dripstone cave. That's pretty cool. Hmm. And what my immediate thought was like, there's this like this heavy metallic walk that we hear at the beginning, like someone's like in full armor or something. My immediate thought, if I was connecting it only to the ancient city, was that the ancient city has certain buildings that are called barracks, which of course are for housing soldiers of some sort. And that was like my immediate thought for a possible connection, like maybe a type of soldier, someone who's armored and ready to fight something, was being recorded by this disc at that point in time. But yeah, I don't know. I have to listen to this like a million times over. I would need to like pause and rewind, like to hear a specific sound, to try to see if I could find that sound in game as well, to try to like get a good analysis of the area. I think that'd be really good to do. Yeah, this is definitely going to take some very big digging. This is very interesting. I mean, it's very interesting that they're giving the ancient city a music disc. I think like they also did so for the Nether. We're getting a new disc in Pit Step. That was the first disc that actually like had a lot of difference in its visuals. I guess besides 11 maybe. I mean, all the rest of the discs just have like a slight difference in the color in the center, but these discs, both Pick Step and 5, are like visibly different. This looks like Netherrack and Gold. This looks similar to how the Echo Shard looks. This kind of mixture of, I guess, Deep Slate and Skulk, which is pretty interesting. Or maybe, I guess, metal and like iron and Skulk, because I mean, I guess the compass isn't made with Deep Slate. So I don't know. It's really, really interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. This one is campfire. Regular campfire. Yeah, that's really interesting. It definitely adds to the lore of it. I think it adds to the lore of the 13 and 5 discs as well, in terms of the sounds they're recording. And then it adds to like the idea of music that's existing in the game in general, of like the creatures who live here seem to have maybe been able to create discs, or maybe these were disc fragments that they found, but were they not able to piece it together? Like, why is it that everything we're finding in the city is like so fragmented? Why is it that there isn't a middleman between echo shards? Why is echo shards this kind of middleman for the recovery compass? Why isn't that we just have recovery compasses in chests? When the warden walks over Skulk, I feel like it makes a different noise than what we do. Sneak 100. So yeah, I think that sound, that the dirt walking sound was definitely similar to the warden's walking. It definitely leads me to believe that it relates to the origins of the ancient city in Skulk, and that there's like this magical existence that's happening here. I really think it's similar to that, just off my first impressions. You say maybe the portal in the ancient city theory could be true with the flint and steel sound, and the music is something that people played before everything went wrong. Perhaps something like that. I was thinking maybe the music was like used to cover up something. I guess I'm not sure how to say that. Like, if someone was recording this, they used the music to cover up a part of sounds that they didn't want to be heard. Seeing these covered in scope is definitely really cool. Can I please keep on stuff? Thank you. But yeah, I would definitely like to listen to that like a million times over and like dissect every noise. See if there's like, because there was some noise that of course like are very obviously heard. Like there was the bat at the beginning, the coughing is pretty audible. The warden and skulk of course at the end. The amethyst sound, but I want to know is that an amethyst walking sound or is that an amethyst breaking sound? I can probably, I have to listen to it just over and over again, but I don't know, can I place a cluster down? And then this one, do they sound different? Like that. So there's that sound. Does it sound like that? Like which of the amethyst sounds is it most similar to? Yeah, it's really interesting. Is there anything else in the snapshot we want to go over? We can keep listening to the new sounds over YouTube since I think I found them all. Yeah, this is interesting. It definitely adds just a lot of a bit of mystery to what it. Like the people in the ancient cities of it. I think they're really giving them the vibe of like extreme high intelligence. They're interested in redstone mechanics, and they're like studying this rather intensely. They're like harvesting sculpt to make echo shards, and now they're also harvesting it to make make disc fragments. They say that we can defragment it, which is it like did they create a disc and then intentionally defragment it so that the disc isn't audible? Is that really worth doing? Like, I don't know, throw it in lava. If like the intention was to defragment it. If maybe they found fragments, they were using scope to try to piece it together, maybe. Why isn't it a fully crafted disc? Or like what does that mean? Why isn't it just a disc? Why is it that it's fragmented? What does that mean in terms of like how the people used it? Or he said maybe the warden is something that shouldn't have been seen, and when everything went wrong, leading to the disc 13 of someone running, that running sound could be someone running from the warden. It definitely could be, the warden kind of sounded at the end there, and then we go into the running sound. So I think, yeah, the listening to all the discs back to back could be very good too. I think that's definitely important, comparing the different sounds, because there was definitely a lot of like dirt building that was happening. A lot of blocks being placed for sure in this disc, and I think maybe that's kind of like someone trying to build out of a cave. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely really interesting. I kind of want to listen again. I think we'll listen again. I think that's kind of everything. Unfortunately, I do have to go. Unfortunately, I kind of just started the stream a little too late in order to give us the max amount of time. I'll try to make sure I'm definitely on point next week, though, if they give us another one. But let's listen to it one more time, and then I'm gonna be heading out, Minecrafters. But this is something to definitely reach everyone should be dissecting like pretty thoroughly. I can't find the note block or the jukebox I had, so we're just gonna put another one. Again, Minecrafters, I think that's it. That is so many things. I mean, like, it's obvious that they're deep underground because there's like lava. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to listen to all these back to back. Maybe I'll take an extra day to stream and we'll like go through them all and we'll listen to it like in depth. Perhaps I think that could be a really good idea. That could be fun. The ancient city is obviously an extremely advanced piece of civilization. I mean, with reinforced deep slate, access to the nether, I mean, even some like, I mean, candles. The infrastructure is definitely large, huge. I mean, it's quite apparent that this was an extremely advanced society. I mean, is there any other, like, what other structures have, like, I guess you could say powerful blocks like reinforced deep slate? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I mean, I think, like, that you don't, things that we can't craft or break ourselves. I mean, there's just not that many. But yeah, Minecraft is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it here. I'll definitely try to either take an extra stream day or something, or try to get this video out if there's nothing else that's going to be added to the cities and snapshots. Now, see you all soon. Don't be a Fortnite fool, Heights, hypocrite, or Roblox reject. Always be an amazing Minecraft master. Stay smoking. Where did it spawn? Oh, it's up there.